Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. We are playing more Outer Worlds 2.
To the most exalted
Yeah, I honestly, it's been a few days, kind of hard to remember exactly what's going on, and I kind of just woke up from a nap, so the brain's a little mushy right now. Let's figure out what the hell we were doing. We were doing this faction quest, right?
At peak efficiency
we need to.
The paradigm requires it. That's why mental refreshment is so important.
Gather supplemental information about the mental refreshment, obtain mental refreshment materials, and then recruit the head refresher to Auntie's choice. Okay.
Of symmetry.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know where to go though. Maybe this way.
Cognitive compliance is a key.
This door is locked. I need a mid-privilege priority pass or a full privilege.
Settle down, everyone. Lecture's playing. Prepare to be edified.
For today's topic, we'll touch on why our program is so
No
very
talking until the
important.
lecture's over.
Misguided outsiders may wonder, why does the Protectorate need mental refreshment? Doesn't it inhibit personal freedom? Yet this freedom
Greetings, unscheduled walk-in. On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, 1 being
I
the
definitely love
lowest,
this robot's
how
mustache.
mentally refreshed are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a 10 out of 10, dude.
Response: zeal. Noted. With hope, our highly trained refreshment facilitators will share your promising self-diagnosis.
Am I correct in assuming you're handling out pharmaceuticals here?
I am responsible for providing each subject with their recommended daily dosage of reprioritrin. Medicament dispensement has concluded for the day.
Can you tell me where the medicaments are stored? No. Clerical error occurred, requiring an exception. I must maintain my prescribed regimen.
Response: medicaments are stored in medicament storage, the office in which this unit presently operates. Yet it is strictly off-limits to all non-refreshment facilitator personnel. Farewell statement. May refreshment soon render you free from doubt.
Farewell statement.
A vital cog.
Okay. Well, that was no help. But I think we gotta get in there. However we do that. Okay, so this video's over. That means they're done. I can talk to her now.
Oh, a new face.
Here we go.
Well, I'd welcome you to the Wellnetarium, but the designated subject reader ought to have attended to that by now.
Can I ask you a few questions about your facility?
Admitting you question is the first step in your recovery. But worry not. Soon enough, with our help and a little work, you'll never question again.
Okay. Where can I find samples of the pharmacology used here?
You've missed the daily medicament dispensement, if that's what you mean. But you should take that up with the medicament dispensement automech directly.
Okay. How can someone get an example of this facility's propaganda methodologies?
I see you found the lecture as edifying as all the others here. Good, good. Collective cognitive compliance is a key part of the prescribed curative regimen. Head Refresher Gould provides us with daily lectures in audio cartridge form to steer group thinking. As they say, to think together is to together thrive.
Nice. What sort of technology is employed?
You must mean the lathe of particularity. One assumes you haven't had a session with Head Refresher Gould yet. You'll soon learn all about it firsthand.
All right. Where can I find one of those audio cartridges?
Upstairs in the audiovisual aids office, of course. Though that area is off limits to all subjects not a part of facility staff or security. How very interesting. Here, take my pass then. It grants access to all mid-privilege priority areas. You'll feel ever so much better once your phreноmetric peaks have been abraded.
Could have gone worse. Not very inquisitive, was she? Seems the mental refreshment process takes the meddling right out of folks.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles undue agitation.
All right, so there's the audio cartridge is upstairs.
Into a thing of symmetry.
Medicament dispenser has concluded for today. Please proceed to the lecture hall to request
Not that way.
Collective cognitive.
Think this will take us up or down? I think that's gonna take me down, bro.
Think only prescribed thoughts, and no bliss and plenty.
Let's try going through here.
Protectorate possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. We're all happy and contented.
Got some bad company.
Are these guys enemies right away? What if I don't want to fight them? What if I'm not ready to fight? Are they gonna attack me anyways?
Dictates we cherish all we have and defend it.
Yo. How do I get up there though? I don't know, bro. We might just have to kill everybody. This is not like the way I want to do it, but
Head Refresher Gould.
yeah, we might just have to start shooting.
Advisor responsible for making the mental refreshment process.
This paradigm.
Definitely use this first. I'm a little worried this little robot's gonna tell on us right now. All right. We got whatever that thing is. But okay. Yeah, for sure that thing's gonna try to shoot. Bro's gonna try to kill me.
Aborting search. Reporting is so neighborly, suspicion rightly so.
All right, we're gonna have to kill everybody. I can feel it.
Every protectorate's subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
Oh shoot, they got a mech. Oh my god, another one. None of these guys have a key for like the next level. What does that do? The special ministrations. Ditched my bros. No. We're screwed here.
Trouble ahead. Alive, Commander.
Oh my lordy. What is that? I'm afraid this is definitely going to ruin this whole quest line. Like, are we really going to be able to recruit that dude with like, we're gonna be able to recruit the main guy here?
You've gained privileged access somehow. Our superiors must have arranged it.
Yep, that's what it is. It was arranged. Is that really everything in here? I thought there would be something cooler. Pretty dark in here. All right, so now I guess we go. This is to recruit the dude, and this is to retrieve the audio. Okay, nobody's in here. Nice. This is way easier than I thought it would be. Go ahead and turn that off.
It is the duty of every protector and subject to ensure they are operating at peak efficiency at all times.
All right, let's go.
That's why mental refreshment is so important.
The mental refreshment process increases tractability, stifles R&D.
I'm pretty sure this is gonna suck, dude. Because I think this guy's not gonna be very friendly to us after we just, like, you know, killed all his people. Oh, maybe you won't know. I don't have anything to mess with that. He looks like he's not even gonna try to hurt me, bro. So maybe this won't be so bad. We'll just double check everything before we talk to him, just in case, and that way we can maybe get some clues about something to like get him to convert.
Wait. I was led to believe my case required minimal treatment. But that last session, that was far more intensive. Strong observation, Your Sublime Radiance. We set the lathe to the maximal abradement setting. Per instructions. Maximal? Who authorized you to use that setting? I demand the name of my betrayer! Subject is exhibiting increased agitation upon exiting the lathe, consistent with extreme cases. Further abradement recommended. Who are you speaking to? Are you recording this? Enough of this farce! Release me at once!
Could have sworn no one was due for hours. Wherever is your chart? Wait, you're not a patient. You're not even a protectorate subject, are you? I see it now. You possess the telltale look of wonder and introspection.
Well, how do you know?
This one's in charge. He's not nearly as kooky or unpleasantly pleasant as the others.
Well, out with it. Who are you?
I'm a dutiful and loyal protectorate subject. No. I'm an outsider.
Oh, outrageous. Suppose I should call the guards, but my. This presents a rare opportunity to hone my argumentative skills against the inferior minds and bankrupt philosophies of our rivals. To what end are you here? Tell me truly. Speak plainly.
To document the wonders of the mental refreshment process.
For one of our adversaries, I'm sure. I have a proposal for you. I'll provide you what you wish if you debate me on the merits and failings of each group's ideology in a reasonably competent manner.
I guess we want to debate this guy. It's kind of weird. I'm always up for a spirited debate.
There's a good sport. Do try to keep up.
Why are you talking to me like a dog?
What of the Order, our former allies, those cursed overthinkers, doomed to lives free of luxury, toiling away in ceaseless cogitation? What say you of them?
I think we'll go with this one. Dedicating one's life to research sounds wonderful. As a scientist, surely you must agree.
What I may find personally satisfying is irrelevant. I think first of my community. Thought is an affliction to the base cog. Rampant, unrestrained rumination leads nowhere pretty. Though your point, while gratingly expressed, is noted, albeit grudgingly. What say you about Auntie's choice, then? Tell me, is there any value in the vapid emptiness of those corporate consumerists?
Of course there is. They greatly reward skill, talent, and innovative ideas. You'd go far over there, surely.
That actually sounds to have some slight merit when you put it that way. I mean, such a system would leave behind the general public, though. All our friends and neighbors. Your point is not completely without worth, I suppose. Only mostly. In the Protectorate, we have the best of everything. Food, technology, a sense of belonging, freedom from doubt, worry, hard work. No, the others simply cannot compare.
You both sound like you're patient. Are you repeating a script?
Not word for word, no. I do take certain liberties with the Sovereign's Handbook, a beacon to the cosmos, to inhabit the spirit of the work and give it a dramatic, scientific air. I understand you meant that as an insult, but I refuse to be baited by those either jealous or ignorant of our ways.
Imagine having a clever cohort to debate like this often. I do in the world of academia.
Oh, that does sound rather engaging. Regular discourse with near intellectual equals, likely less of them singing. Though, of course, it does depend what we'd be debating. Well, you've raised some interesting points, I suppose. Any other clever assertions you'd like to put forward before I fully evaluate your performance here?
All right, you're obviously the smartest person I've ever spoken to.
How very nice of you to say. You're not half bad yourself, for a non-protectorate not me. Huh. Taken as a whole, that was the most engaging conversation I've had in, well, couldn't even say. Yes, it's true. I am thoroughly disturbed by how much you made me question many long-held beliefs. But frankly, that was quite invigorating. Now, what next?
Auntie's Choice wants to offer you a job as a highly recognized, well-paid scientist.
Really? That's exceptionally flattering, and something I never would have considered before our belief-shaking conversation. But honestly, I do deserve it, don't I? Might I ask for a few additional particulars? For instance, what is the title of the role?
Yeah, 2 vice presidents are waiting to tell you everything. Tip-top head of innovatory research. Just head to their flagship to begin. No, I'm gonna put.
My, that sounds wonderful. I shall head there straight away. Thank you so much for making this opportunity happen.
We did it. So that should be everything, right? You gathered information. You acquired this stuff. I recruited the head refresher. I think we did everything we need to do. We could just go. Nope, not this way. I think this is the wrong way as well, but looks like there's stuff here. All right, let's go. Yeah, it would have been nice to actually. I think we could have used that stuff earlier, but oh well. Where the freak am I supposed to go? Through here?
Our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Should we, before we go, I don't know if you saw, there was an elevator that had another floor to it. Where is that elevator? Now I have the key card. Let's check this out.
Enemy approximating in our vicinity, command.
Do I have to Okay. I guess I have to fight him. Wasn't sure what was going on there.
Don't hurt him, please. The Sovereign isn't at his best right now.
Hold up, bro. So the Sovereign is
Are
here?
you? If so, I must warn you, I will defend the Sovereign to the fullest extent of my meager abilities.
That's the ruler, the former ruler of the Protectorate?
Yes, it is. Our beneficent, infallible ruler, the Sovereign Henry Aloysius Varick, son of the first Sovereign, Reuben Varick. You'll have to forgive him right now. As I said, he is not his best today.
What happened?
We've been here since it was determined that the Sovereign, long distraught over the loss of his family, was in need of mental refreshment. Since then, he has been receiving dedicated treatment from head refresher Gould himself.
That's crazy.
Well, after his first session, the Sovereign was notably upset, launched into hysteric fits of paranoid ranting, absurd nonsense about how the Consul had betrayed him and seized power. For his own good, he had to be gently but firmly restrained.
Ooh, I just sneezed.
That all stopped after his next dip into the lathe, thank law. He's remained quite peaceful since. I'm certain he'll be back to his old self in no time.
The Consul clearly orchestrated this in order to take control.
Preposterous. The Consul and all the Vigilant are above reproach. No subject of the Protectorate would ever harm or knowingly allow harm to befall our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign, or consider such a thing. To even think such a thought is unthinkable. This stately form before you is the direct descendant of the matriarch herself. All we have, all any of us have, stems directly from the works of his family line. I will stay true to him and the Protectorate to the end. We all will.
You could take him somewhere with proper medical facilities.
The Sovereign is receiving the finest possible care as he has every day of his life. Treatment outside the Protectorate is barbaric by comparison. Our system is perfect. Just leave us be.
Oh man, I feel bad for the guy. I was hoping we'd be able to like help him escape or something. I guess we'll just leave.
Placid Waters Wellnetarium, here on Prater, is uniquely special.
It is personally overseen by Head Refresher Gould, the top cognitive deviser responsible for making the mental refreshment process more refreshing than ever.
All right, let's go. Get the freak up out of here. That was a fine quest, right? It kind of sucked. I wonder if there was like a way we could have like talked our way through everything instead of just blasting everybody in that room. But hey, gets the job done. All right, we can probably just fast travel. Where the freak am I supposed to go, bro? I'm not sure if I'm supposed to go just back to my spaceship, but I don't know where my spaceship's at, bro. I'm kind of lost. This sucks. This must be it right here. All right. See, I went to the wrong one, bro. I don't know how I didn't know which way to go. The freak are those? All right, back to the spaceship here. We're good with these two, I think. It's a lot of fast traveling. Am I gonna have to? No, it is this way. Okay.
Through artificial means. At Auntie's choice.
I see you're back from the Protectorate's little mind manipulation spa. All their secrets in hand, yes?
Our team at Proprietary Insight Acquisition has been salivating over the potential commercial applications of that process.
Yeah, dude. The head refresher is your latest hire.
Of course you did, my most trusted ameliorator. You never fail to amaze and impress.
Head refresher Gould will fit right in, surely. Now, I assume you won't mind we have a few questions about the process. Our people will extract details about the pharmacology and methodology, and that will all no doubt prove useful, but we're most interested in the technology and its results.
Yeah, it was designed to increase tactability and stifled undue agitatement and inclinations.
Can't say I like the sound of that. Seems like they'd be difficult to market.
I didn't like the reading of that.
Unfortunate. Those without desire or drive make terrible customers. They could barely even be considered consumers at all.
What else can you tell us about the place? Turn up any additional details? Anything especially marketable?
They had a method of pairing propaganda with a suggestibility drug to boost retention.
Oh, good to know, good to know. That's certainly interesting. Intriguing, even.
I think we just have to tell them everything.
But still, they keep on marketing it as virtually foolproof, don't they? So much for their vaunted moral high ground, and so much for us exploiting that piece of technology.
That's all I found.
Excellent. Well, here's your reward, along with something extra for your effort. And more for converting Head Refresher Goulds to the joys of commerce. All right. For your next assignment, well, it's something of an organizational priority.
Congratulations. Your storied success has earned you a whole entire minute with our illustrious leader, Auntie Cleo.
A whole minute, dude. Wow.
So your preliminary chores are complete. Oh, finally, a contractor with a little backbone. Normally they flee or expire, leaving the work woefully incomplete. Oh, I remember you from before. Fairfield, yes? Tell me, as an outside agent, do you have any quandaries working with our organization?
You take on corporatism has more pros than its forebears.
It's true, the old corporations cared little for the individual, whereas I'd like to see each and every one of our employees rise from the refuse heap, like I did. Do hope you'll forgive these two. They're competing for a rather significant promotion, you see. It tends to make employees fractious, like young ursopods cooped up in the den. So, you've been advancing a fairly radical idea with a group that, to date, we've considered our rivals. Certain communications have even been exchanged between our ship and the Order's headquarters. You've spoken to the delegates, yes?
Yeah.
A cessation of hostilities could present any number of potentially profitable options, assuming we could work out favorable terms.
Would it be possible for you two to meet face to face?
Oh, my security team would never allow it, but a call like this over a secure line should be an acceptable alternative. Of course, Ruth would also need to agree. Perhaps if you were to perform a few useful errands for the Order, you might earn a meeting with her to propose the same.
Will do.
Have Ruth reach out when she's ready to talk, and I'll set up a call on a secure line next door.
All right. We did it, guys.
Have our team's 32 backs benched. They'd forfeit by minute.
All right. Faction quest. Yeah, we'll go. We'll just do this. Kind of want to do the companion quest. See if we can do it.
It would be an embarrassment of butt.
All right, let's see here. This is where I'm supposed to go. Meet with Zebulon. I guess we'll fast travel here. We'll start running from that spot. We could just follow the road. It looks cool though.
In the nick of time, as always.
Hello, sir.
Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch. Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Ah, yes, this must be where the Protectorate is training their talking crabbles.
Yeah, ain't you seen
Whatever
them?
that means.
They walk down the coast reciting limericks about seaweed and pheromones.
Perhaps we might save the levity for a less perilous time.
Pay the commander no mind. Tongue often draws faster than sense. Please, continue.
For any subject, visiting the matriarch and First Sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
Weapons technology? Because I could use a new gun.
I would not put it past the Protectorate to disrespect their dead by tucking weapons in alongside them. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
Sounds good.
Reaching the vault will be no simple task. There are likely to be unforeseen security measures to contend with, though hopefully nothing too obstructive. We must first gain entry to the security room, however. Once there, I should be able to access more information about the lower level's layout and potential hazards.
What do you make of this plan, Niles?
I can see a half-dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done.
All right. Sounds pretty dangerous. Maybe you stay here?
Slim chance of that. I'll not assign a task to others that I'm unwilling to undertake myself.
Color me surprised.
Where's the rest of your subversive friends? I'd expect to see Audra here too, at least.
The consul was incensed about the death of one of his own. He sent sentinels to hunt Audra down. I tried to help her hide, but they found her anyway. They tortured her for the locations of the other members of our cell. They're all gone now, dead. I alone am left to complete our mission.
Wow. I'm sorry.
What the commander said. We thought we were doing the right thing.
I will not pretend it isn't a blow, but what's done is done. There will be time to grieve once the Protectorate is dead and buried.
Okay, let's do this.
For you.
Make sure there's nothing for me to get over here before we go. Let's go into the matriarch's tomb.
Stay close and keep silent.
Oh, I have skill points available. I think I'm gonna go with this one. The negotiator. Oh, my reputation's high with everybody now. Wow. Didn't expect that.
Silent. The less attention we draw, the better.
Bro, come on. Be real. We're definitely not going to do that. I want this shroud. Or whatever it is. I want it. How do I steal it?
There weren't supposed to be visitors today.
The golden shroud display key.
Docents are going to put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
What is this place, bro? Yeah, give me a show.
I now present to you my new invention, the skip drive. A revolutionary technology that will allow humanity to sojourn to the stars.
Only a singular mind could have conceived of such advanced technology.
It is my deepest wish to entrust the skip drive to those brave visionaries willing to follow me into a most prosperous future.
Yes, so wise matriarch, lead us into this future you have envisioned.
Okay.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism.
Sorry, we're just gonna see if we can buy some stuff first. All right, play it.
Set course for...
Oh man, I am stupid. All right. Did that really not give me more than that? That's it? Okay. Okay. Third time's the charm.
Set course for Arcadia. In my new colony, we will abandon the illness of corporatism. None will suffer for the pleasure of unseen overlords, and all will thrive. Everything in accordance with the grand paradigm.
Okay. Not really worth it to watch, but oh well. Oh shoot. They got bots out here, bro. Yeah, you know what? Let's just kill it. Nah, bro, I'm good. chocolate yummies. Let's go. It would be cool, huh? If I could just break the glass.
Never again. No, we if you need a house call. Grenade, close at hand.
Sheriff, continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
All handled. My turn. There should be a hidden entrance.
What did I just get? Open the casket and hope for the best. You slide the top of the casket aside, participating in some sort of trap. Human. Oh, we got the remains, bro.
Run.
Oh shoot, it's gonna kill us.
That was a narrow shave.
Was it though?
Let's continue. There should be a hidden entrance here.
You know what, dude? I want to investigate the rest of this area first. I knew this was the key for this. The golden shroud. Let's put it on. Wow, we're so cool looking now. So both areas kind of lead you to the same spot.
For my next gift, I bestow upon you the pinnacle of automechanical design, far superior to all automechanicals that came before. The time once spent in numbing manual labor may now be spent in harmonious community with your neighbor and in humble service to the Protectorate. May art and science flourish in these many hours, which I have returned to you.
Warning, power at 13%. Power cell has been partially depleted due to...
Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved Matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve. It will be the honor of the Order to serve as the Protectorate's scientific helpmates.
All that I do for my subjects and their descendants. Gloria Arcadia!
Gloria Arcadia!
So the Order and the Protectorate were homies because they were basically like a couple. I think I get it. More? Alright, why not? A locked door. Okay, well, I think we did everything. Oh, wait, what? We've been in here. Why is there a new guy in here? Oh, this dude is our enemy. I was like, why is it showing red? Okay, we've done everything now. We can go through the secret door.
The security room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization.
The head curator.
I see you have come armed. Intruders, then. I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn.
Most foul.
Curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
Niles is right. We're Earth Doctorate agents, not cold-blooded murderers.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb. No need to cut any bellies over maybes and ifs.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
I'm not killing this man, and I won't let you either.
This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened to you, but we need to be better.
The commander's right. This man didn't put you in the lathe, Zeb. He's just trapped in the system, same as everyone else.
I never have possessed immunity against your pleading. Fine, you're free to leave. Do not repay this kindness with treachery.
You are merciful and wise. I will depart at once.
Let's hope the consequences of this decision do not assert themselves while we're still here. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and guide you as best I can through the labyrinth. No turning back now.
All right, so we need to, what are these things? Avoid traps, disable the security fence. That was easy enough. Some chocolate yummies, dude.
No going back from here. Not until we've done what we came here to.
Hold. Don't set foot in that room.
The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment. Yes. It appears there are N-ray tripwires, invisible to the naked eye, that will electrify the floor. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
Over here, Commander. Reckon I found something that might be useful later.
Just turned it off, right?
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering, reckon I could finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
Sounds good to me.
Just doing my part. But thanks for the vote of confidence, Commander. Let's keep on. I'll continue tinkering on this in the meantime. See what I can come up with.
Sounds great. Good job, buddy. Oh, wait. So there's no way to get in there. We for sure disabled this. You think this will like blow up if we touch it then? Let's save and see. Might as well just test it out. Okay, it just electrocuted us a little bit.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea, this attempt has exacted a toll on my father that is likely to finish when time and disease have already begun.
Let's see if we can't suss out which switch is which before we commit to guessing.
And if that bears out,
to avoid another
I will need to hide all of this.
Maybe if we
burn
could
all
keep
of my
the
father's by
wiring.
my grandmother. I cannot abide the time this research into the rifts is taking. It has been years, and yet I am still absent my wife and daughter. I am still half whole. The researchers swear it's possible to bring them back from the void. Perhaps those are only pretty lies intended to pacify me, but I trust Dr. Hurley to tell me the truth. I know the Consul wishes me to give up this obsession and focus on the war effort, but why should I? Am I not sovereign of Arcadia? Should my desires not take priority?
How do we know which one is 1, 3, and 2? I see, because there's a wire. There's a 3 wire, there's a 2 wire. Okay, so it goes this one. Then the 3 one. And then the 2 one, right? That's easy enough.
Well, I'll not lament a stroke of good fortune.
Zeb seem a little off to you, Commander?
A little underprepared, but I think he's doing his best.
Appreciate you showing him a little grace, all things considered. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better.
When you're fighting monsters, sometimes you have to act monstrous yourself.
I'll be damned if I go down the same path as DeVries. Some ideals are worth fighting to keep, even if it means taking the long way round to winning. Well, no use stewing. We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Hell yeah.
That vault door is quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
I might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander. Remember those components I found? I was able to.
Brother, she's in the way.
Halfway useful after all. This gel should get us through that vault door. Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
Never doubted you for a moment.
You take the honors, Commander. I'll be right behind you.
Nice. I have no idea what we're supposed to be doing here.
What did you need, Commander? What in the void? Can't think of a single reason why the Earth Directorate would be trading correspondence with the Matriarch.
There's some mention of upholding an agreement. I wonder what that's about.
Could all be lies. A forgery or... I don't know. Anything's possible. Maybe they were trying to gain more info on what the Matriarch was up to. That has to be the case, right?
Maybe.
Wish I shared that confidence. All right, but we best do this quick.
I don't know how I'm supposed to make his new thing, though.
I'd have expected Zebulon to be a little more prepared going into this. Then again, he ain't Earth Directorate. Training's just not there. At least he had the good sense to call in the reserves. Shows he's starting to trust us, at least a little. Yeah, maybe. Not sure what to make of it all, really. Just glad we seem to be shifting in the same direction now. Unless this is about... I'll see what I can do.
What the freak am I supposed to do? This sucks, dude. Oh, I guess I have it already? I'm stupid. Wow. It was in my inventory.
I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but no matter.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack a thermometer. This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
Make sure we loot up this room before we move on.
For the skip drive, not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the matriarch invented nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
In times of darkness, we must hold our principles dear. I fear the longer this war continues, the further we stray from them. Every step we take must honor the matriarch. I tell Henry this, but he is set in his ways. His notions regarding these rifts are sorely misguided. Why close them when we can use them for Arcadia's benefit? It matters not what the Order thinks, what the doubters say. The Architect bestowed us with the power of skip drives so that we may secure a perfect future. We must act with haste. I only ever wished for Henry to embrace his role as the caretaker of Arcadia, the savior of us all. But if he has chosen a different path, I will do as I must. And I must not fail.
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
That would explain the message I found between the Matriarch and the Earth Directorate.
Guess you were right about something being afoot.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
We can still change things.
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work, its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches, nothing. Our dear Matriarch is a fraud, a cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
I hope you're not thinking of releasing the skip drive blueprints to the public.
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. The Sovereign will be revealed as the unclothed emperor he is, and demolish Arcadia's myth of superiority. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies.
Doesn't the skip drive cause the rifts?
Powers will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
I like the plan, but I feel it might have some downsides. The skip drives aren't. Yeah, this is a terrible idea. The skip drives are what's causing the rifts.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives. But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
You sound like you expect the Earth Director to swoop in and end the war.
Once the problem of the rift is solved and ships can enter the system, why not? From what Niles told me, the Earth Directorate would be in opposition to Protectorate tyranny. I'll admit, the Earth Directorate has much to answer for. But if they would help, I would welcome it.
This may not be the cure-all you think.
I understand your reticence, but people should have the power and means to make choices for themselves, even unhealthy ones.
We need an option that's going to be like, we can't do this, because I'm not going to let them just make more rifts, right?
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorates stand around debating the potential for injury? No, they act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
What? No. Bro, why does it want me to release it so bad? Ugh. All right, whatever. We'll just say this. Release the skip drive blueprint, but leave the Earth Directorate's name out of it.
Very well. I suppose you've
I don't know why.
Some grace.
Honestly.
Still ain't sure about loosening the skip drive designs, but we've got some time there. Until the rift is fixed, no one's going anywhere using one. Not unless they have a death wish. And this way, at least the Earth Directorate's reputation will stay intact too.
Whatever happens next, the Protectorate won't survive it. That's all that matters. Thank you for your assistance in this matter. I had my doubts, but you truly delivered. I'll remain a while longer and make sure to grab everything off the data banks.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact, I'll find you. If you wish to be found, of course.
Yeah, I think I'd like that.
All right. I guess that's it. Good job, guys. Ooh, a gun? I'll take it. We got an advanced decryption key.
Yeah.
Bro, is this thing still like gonna shock me if I walk through it? Oh, shoot.
There they are. These are the ruffians who threatened me.
Did he really do that? There's no way. We left him alive. I can't believe that dude turned on us.
Zeb was right. Never should have let that curator go. We could have prevented this.
was pretty ridiculous that he came after us, bro. After we saved his life. Had to shoot him anyways.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. Reckon the information about the matriarch and the skip drive will stir up some fervor, but Zeb was right. The people deserve to know the truth. Well, most of it. I'm glad we were able to leave the Earth Director's name off the record.
Me too. People need something to believe in.
Deep down, I'm still convinced the galaxy is better with the Earth Directorate in it. Flawed as it is. But what happened with Arcadia can never be allowed to happen again. Something has to change within the Directorate. And I think we're best positioned to see that reformation through.
All right.
Right. Even if the form it takes is that of the agency itself. All said, I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
Anytime.
Likewise, Commander.
All right, cool. Now that that's done, next will be this faction quest. Speak to Ruth. I think we'll take a break right here, actually, and then we'll figure it out next time. I gotta get out of my chair, bro. My butt and back are killing me. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later. Tell me what you think. Leave a like, subscribe, do the things, and I'll see you later.